Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back with another Madden video. Today we're going to be updating my best quarterback tier list in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Now before we get into ranking all the new cards and re-ranking the old cards, if you are new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new. I drop daily Madden content on the channel. My end of your goal is to hit 10k subscribers. I could not do it without y'all, so I would greatly appreciate it. Now today we're going to get it started with dropping some people down a tier to the point where I kind of think it's like this now. I think basically Josh Allen is on the same level as like a Daniel Jones or a Ryan Tannehill. I think Zach Wilson is by himself in the A tier, and we pretty much dropped the whole B tier down to C tier. And yeah, I'm liking the way it's looking now. I think maybe by the end of it, Daniel Jones and Ryan Tannehill might creep up into the A tier. I'm not sure. But for right now, we're leaving it like this. And the first new card we're going to rank is Rising Star Mac Jones. Mac Jones is a field general archetype. He's going to have some decent mobility, powered up 81 speed, really good throw power of 93. And I think the big thing on him is he can get abilities like pass lead elite, set feet lead, those kind of abilities. He can't get, say, like the gunslingers that a Zach Wilson can get, or the how route masters that Tom Brady or Dan Marino can get. So I think I'm gonna lob him. He's either B or A tier. It's just in the B tier, right? Like Ryan Tannehill's there. I think I'm going to move Ryan Tannehill and Daniel Jones up now. I think this is more what I'm thinking. Mac Jones is pretty good though. Like I said, decent mobility, good throw power, can get some good abilities. Next up we have Taylor Heinicke. He can't get any good abilities. Like he's pretty bad. Either F or D. I'm going to put him F tier because he can't get any abilities. Literally, it's basically almost impossible to play with them because he can't get the good abilities that these other quarterbacks can. His decent speed at 85, not really great accuracy, not really great throw power. He has 88 throw power powered up. I mean, he's an 81 overall card. He just really can't do a whole lot. Next up right here, we have Dereck Carr, who is on one of the better theme teams in the game, the Raiders. He's going to be 82 speed, so again, that good mobility. He's going to be one less throw power than Mac Jones, but he's going to be one more speed. Again, pretty good accuracy stats as well. Field general archetype. Can't get the how route masters like a Dan Marino or Tom Brady can, but he gets the good abilities like pass lead elite, set feet lead, those kind of throw power abilities. So I think he's an A tier quarterback. He's pretty good. Again, slightly mobile, good throw power, good accuracy stats, can get some good abilities, not great, so I think that's A tier. Card I don't see a whole lot of people running, Carson Wentz, really not that bad. 80 speed powered up, so a little bit slower than the guys we covered earlier. 90 throw power as well, so a little less throw power. Pretty good accuracy stats as well. Again, can get the good pass lead abilities like pass lead elite, set feet lead. Again, cannot get how route master. He is the field general archetype. I'm thinking A tier, but I don't want the A tier to be flooded. But these guys are just all kind of on the same level in my opinion. Like they're decently mobile. They can get some good throw power abilities. It's really Zach Wilson, I think, is so like he's better than everyone in the A tier. So I don't know if I need to move Zach Wilson into the S tier because he can get gunslinger. Really, I could see one or two things happening. You moving Tannehill and Danny Dimes into the B tier, or Zach Wilson up to S tier. I think these guys are all on the same level though. Right here, we're gonna have Teddy Bridgewater, part of the most feared program. He's not really that good. Can't really get any good abilities. Not really fast either. He could get like roaming Deadeye, which isn't a bad ability. Get like quick draw, which also isn't a bad ability, but he can't get any like the really good abilities, right? So I'm gonna put him F tier. There's just really no point to run the card in my opinion. Someone who I actually think might be the best budget quarterback in the game. He's going for like 7k. It's gonna be 85 overall, most feared Sam Darnold. The good things about this card, powered up, I mean 76 speed isn't really that good actually. I mean it's somewhat mobile, but not really too mobile. 90 throw power. Not the best accuracy stats in the world, you know, they're pretty okay, but he can get abilities like the set feet lead, stuff like that, just a throw power ability. So if you're really struggling, say you have some of these guys in like F tier, like you just started your ultimate team, I think 85 Sam Darnold is not a bad pickup for you. I'm gonna have to put him like D tier just because he's on the same level as like a base elite Brady, a base elite Matt Stafford. Again, just those guys that kind of just get the good abilities, or they're like super fast like LJ Young Legend and Trey Lance. He's probably one of the better budget quarterbacks in the game. I mean, Matt Stafford powered up is also up there with them too. In the grand scheme of things, I just don't think he's the best. We got Baker Mayfield right here, who I think is like the definition of like okay. Powered up can be 78 speed and accuracy stats all in the 80s, 91 throw power powered up. I'm gonna lob him into the B tier. Now I know it's kind of weird seeing like, oh wow, like basically Josh Allen, 84 Herbert on the same level as this Baker, but I mean, I just don't really think Baker's as good as anyone in the A tier. I mean, he's okay. He can get the set feet leads of the world, but he's not as mobile. He has somewhat on the same level as throw power. I mean, when you put the ability on, it kind of makes them all feel the same. He does have a pretty decent release. I just think he's more B tier than A tier, so I'm gonna allow him in the B tier. Card, I wanted to be good so bad. He just got absolutely hoed by archetype. Jameis Winston is really bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. He is like, he can't get any abilities. He can't even get escape artist. Like, they made him, I think, a scrambler archetype. Can't get escape artist, can't get no set feet lead, can't get pass lead elite. He's awful. I don't really want to have to do it to him, but I gotta put him F tier. So that kind of hurts to do, but just based on the rankings we have, like Brady, Peyton Manning, Sam Darnold, they can all get decent abilities at least, and honestly, they're not the, like, there's a reason why these cards are in D tier. They're mostly just dated or just not as good as any other card, but like, he just doesn't get anything that's good. He got a set feet lead. I'd put him in the D tier, but there's just no reason to run the card. We got New York Jets hero right here, Mike White, 89 overall, team of the week card. I'm also gonna lob him into the B tier as well. And I'm also going to bring Carson Wentz down. I think for the A tier, the new kind of thing, I think 80 plus speed and can get the abilities like set feet lead, stuff like that, is good enough for the A tier. But if you're just kind of like baseline, like somewhat mobile, we're just going to put you in the B tier. Powered up 79 speed, so slightly mobile, not bad at all. He's not a bad card. He's pretty okay. 90 throw power powered up, pretty good accuracy stats. Deep accuracy is a little bit low at 85 powered up just compared to all the other cards, but overall pretty solid, somewhat mobile, decent throw power, can go ahead and get the abilities like set feet lead, pass lead elite. I think he's okay, so B tier. Next up right here is a card that I actually got a lot of questions about. It's the most feared Marcus Mariota that came out. Now, if this card had a power up and you could power him up, he might be the best quarterback in the game. Like, he is probably going to be better than Vick if you could power him up, but you can't power him up, which really sucks and hurts his value a lot, because the card comes stocked with abilities, okay? And for me, I don't think the abilities are, I don't want to say good, because escape artist is really good, but you kind of need the pass lead elites, the set feet leads, the gunslingers to throw the ball, or else your quarterback is going to throw it like a freaking fourth grader, and it's going to be absolutely terrible to play with. So if he had a power up, S tier for sure, probably best quarterback in the game. But because he doesn't get any of those throw power abilities, I think he's the best, I would say, pure scrambling quarterback in the game. I know Mike Vick is right here, but he can get pass lead elite and you can still pass with him, so I don't really consider him just someone you just run with. Because of the fact that Marcus Mariota cannot get any of those abilities, I have to put him in the B tier. It's really because of my play style. Like, if you run with the quarterback a lot, I really don't think it's the best way to play. Like, I'm not trying to tell you how to play, but given how much easier offense gets, like when you get like a gunslinger quarterback or something like that, it's really kind of hard to play without those throw power abilities. So I have to put him in the B tier. I really like the card. I think he's the best backup quarterback in the game. You can go ahead, he can get any team chem. So that's the reason why he's above cards like Cam Newton, Vince Young, where they get the same abilities, but I think Marcus Mariota is a whole tier better. I think he's okay. I think he's the best pure escape artist quarterback in the game that can't get like the set feet lead, pass lead elites. Again, I know Vick is right here, but like I said, he can get the pass lead elites. So I'm going to leave him right there. Now, that might be a little controversial. I don't know. I think he's okay. I don't really think he's the best or like really up there in tiers or anything. I think he's okay. Next up right here we have Justin Herbert LTD card. This card is for sure S tier, okay? He is really good. In my opinion, he's the best Howard Master quarterback in the game. So yeah, you can get Howard Master. If you don't want to run Howard Master, you can run Pass Lead Elite, which if you're wondering what the difference between Pass Lead Elite and Set Feet Lead is, Pass Lead Elite pretty much activates on every single throw, whether you're rolling out or whatever. Set feet is literally what it says. When your feet are set, that's when it increases throw power. So I think Justin Herbert is really good. One of the best quarterbacks in the game. The only reason I think you don't see a lot of people running him is his price. Like, he is very expensive. He's a little bit more mobile than Dan Marino too. Dan Marino does have that quick pocket release, but I just think Justin Herbert, you can do a little bit more. You can roll out a little bit easier, given his speed and everything. I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game, like I said. And lastly, right here, we got the new legend that came out, Jim Kelly. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not that high on Jim Kelly. Like, seriously, I'm not. I use this card, had him powered up and everything, okay? Not the biggest fan of Jim Kelly. I'm gonna put him A tier. Like, I think S tier is the S tier. A tier, like, I just don't think he's on S tier level, to be honest with you. A strong arm archetype, meaning that he's a gunslinger quarterback. He can get gunslinger, which is good ability, but his release with gunslinger still feels slow. Like, I can't really explain it. He's good, but I just don't quite think he's S tier. I think his release is a little bit too slow. He's not really that mobile. He has 94 throw power, which is really good. Good accuracy stats across the board. It's really just a release thing for me. I think his release is a little bit slow. And given that he's a strong arm, I think Josh Allen literally just does everything you would want Jim Kelly to do, but probably even better. He's a little bit more mobile. I think his release is better. He just feels better. And a question that I probably should have answered in the previous videos, but right now, as I'm recording this, I think the best quarterback in the game is this Josh Allen. A little like weeks ago when I was making this, I was kind of like a little bit, do you really need Josh Allen? I'd rather have Vick or Marino. No. I think Josh Allen, best quarterback in the game right now. Really, Dan Marino. I think Justin Herbert probably second. I think he's the best Howard Master. I think Vick third, Marino fourth. Rodgers, I still have up here again because that quick release, and Brady, I would put him kind of on the edge. I could see you running like Zach Wilson over him, but yeah, that's pretty much been my tier list. Let me know down in the comments what you agree with, what you disagree with, who you think should move up, who you think should move down. I think the B tier is a little, you could argue the B tier. You could argue Wentz, Mike White could be in the A tier, and I wouldn't say you're wrong. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all did enjoy this. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new. I appreciate y'all watching the video. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. But other than that, man, has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.